Alright guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is TPR reaction video. Today we have three sets of video we're going to be displaying on the screen today. So the video is Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, and they are expressing how to make money online and how to make money grow in your bank account. So I want you guys to stay to the end of this video. I'll be displaying the first video is Andrew Tate explaining how you're going to make money grow in your bank account. He gave four reasons on how to make, or four ways on how to make money grow in your bank account. The first one is trading your time for money. So when you trade your time for money, you are going to get money in your bank account. For instance, the work we are doing in our daily job, which is the 9-to-5 job, this is how to make money grow in your bank account. And the second one, he said, you will give information for money. So when you're giving information on money, for instance, on YouTube like this, or maybe you heard a conference, people gather to hear what you're going to say. This is how to make money grow in your bank account. And the third one is for you to trade product and service for money. When you trade product and service for money, definitely money is going to grow in your bank account. So the last one is putting things into work to make money. So I will be displaying the video on the screen. You will see all this video on the screen so that you will know which one are you going to do, or which one do you prefer. And the second video is about Andrew Tate again, also explaining how to treat breakup. When a woman breaks up with you, how are you going to treat it? How are you going to make yourself a better person? That is what he's saying in the video. So now, and also the last video, which is the video for Tristan Tate, he was expressing how you're going to make your girlfriend regret losing you, how you're going to do your action that will make her regret losing you. That is what is expressing on this channel. That is what Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate are expressing on this channel. So without wasting much time, guys, so I want you guys to watch the first video. So the first video, I'll be playing it on the screen, guys. So let's go straight into the video, guys.
There are four main ways to getting money. You either trade your time for money, you trade information for money, you give a product or a service for money, or you put something to work for money. I'll say that again. We're going to go through them one by one. These are the main ways that money will arrive in your bank account. Remember what I just told you guys, the four main things about cash, how it works, how you got to attack it, identify where it's moving, etc. These are the four main ways money is made. First is time for money. Now this is what most jobs are. And there's nothing wrong with the job. A lot of people are going to come and say, quit your job. No, there's nothing wrong with having a job. And it's better than doing nothing. But this is the first level. This is the first level on how to make money. So what you do when you have a job is you give up your time to get some cash. So a guy will say, if you stand here all day, I'll give you X amount of money. And you agree. You give up your time to make money. The problem with giving up your time to make money is what? Who knows the problem with giving up your time to make money? I'll tell you the problem. The problem is you only have a certain amount of time. It's very difficult to get rich if you give up your time for money because you have a certain amount of time. You need to sleep. You need to eat. You got other stuff to do. You haven't got the time to sit there and get rich that way. So time for money is great. And obviously, the more valuable your time is, the better. That's fine. You can make more. But you still have a finite amount of time. And this is the problem with trading your time for money. Next is information for money. Now, the good thing about getting information for money is that your time is not explicitly linked. So if you do something like a video giving information, that one video, you can film it one time, but it can be given out or sold 1,000,000 times, and you get paid every single time. But your time is no longer linked to the money. So a lot of people make money purely on information. And it can be done lots of ways. It can be done with what I'm doing right now. I'm making money based on what I know right now. I am selling information to you people. I know information and I'm providing it. There are also high-level consultants who do the same thing. Information is valuable. We live in the age of information. Another thing I guys want you to write down your notes. Some of the two most important things in the world today are information and attention. If you have information and you can get attention, you will be rich. Because if you can get attention, people are going to pay attention to you. And if you have information to give them, you're going to be rich. This webinar is an example of how me, a person who can attract attention, who has information, can make money. So information for money is better than time for money. Now, every single person sitting here, there must be something you know. You know something. You know something others don't know. It doesn't matter if it's how to play guitar. Doesn't matter if it's how to play piano. Doesn't matter if it's how to fix a car. Doesn't matter what it is. You must have some information that other people find useful. That information can be weaponized and it can be turned into money. We're going to get into how to do that later, but it's not actually very complicated. You need to garner attention. You need to produce the videos or the subject material or the PDFs or whatever you want to do. Explain to people what you know. You need to establish credibility so they understand that they can trust you and they will pay for your information. This is another way to get money, information. So keep that in mind, write that down. Because when you write down your piece of paper information, you also need to sit and think, what do I know that other people don't know? So there must be something you know, and that information is valuable. You have to convince people it's valuable and to come and buy it from you. Next, this is what most businesses do. They provide a product or a service for money. Now this is different from information because even though if you provide a service, you have information. Let's say you fix cars. You know how to fix cars. You have that information. But you're not selling the information. You're selling the service, which is different. The information would be selling me a book on how to fix my own car. The service is coming here and to fix it for me. So a product or service selling for money. This is very, very simple. This is what most businesses do. They get a product or a service and they sell it for a markup. Now, this is the way that most mega businesses make money. But in the modern world, it's quite difficult to do. And it's difficult to do because most products and services are monopolized. They're monopolized because everyone's already selling everything. And we live in a global economy now. And there's no product you can think of that I can't go to Amazon.com and find cheaper from China, and they'll sell it at a 1 penny, maybe 2 penny markup. So the product route is getting harder unless you're very, very unique and you build a brand, which is something we're going to get into. The service is fine, but you know what the problem with service is? Service is once again linked to your time. If you're providing a service, you're still giving up your time for money. Do you understand? So the product angle is difficult, the service angle is difficult, the time angle is difficult. So far, the only angle we have will allow you to make money scalable out and beyond is information for money. Next, putting something else to do the work for you. Now this is what corporations and the mega rich people do. They either get people to work for them or they get their money to work for them. So to keep their time free, they make other people or other things give up their time. So a company will come along, let's look at the slides. A company will come along with a service. It will advertise its service. It will then hire people, number one. It will get people to work for them. And then those people will give up their time in exchange for a wage, give up their time in exchange for a wage, and the company will keep money. So the owner of that company, although he has to manage things, his time is not explicitly linked to income. Now the super wealthy, what the super wealthy people do is, they get their money to work for them. And if your money works for you, it's even better than people, because people need to be managed a lot more than money. Your money doesn't need to be managed. Money just works. So if you have millions of dollars and you put them in a 10%, you can get a 10% return or even a 3% return. You're going to be rich on the interest without doing anything. So making your money make you money is great, but you can only live off this money if you already have a lot of money. So let's go back through and analyze. Getting people to work for you is complicated setup because you actually need to sell a product or service to get most people to work for you. Also, you need to people manage. So for a long period of time, you're not going to have your time free. This is the first thing. Second thing, getting your money to work for you, you need a lot of money to live off the work your money does. You need a lot of money to get this to happen. Most people don't have enough money to put their money to work to live off it. Now, you still should put your money to work. I want to talk about that. But you can't live off your money working for you.
Guys, he's absolutely right. So we are going to be explaining in details what he actually meant by all those stages in case you don't really understand what he's actually saying. So the first stage is trading your time for money. Trading your time for money is the list of how to make money grow in your bank account, because you are doing a job, a 9 to 5 job. You have limited time, and when you have limited time, you won't have extra time for you to go out there, search for money, try to hustle for money to make yourself a better place. Because when you are doing a 9 to 5 job, you are being controlled. You are in a situation where you don't have your own freedom anymore. Even if you're working from home or you're going to the office to do the work, definitely you still don't have your time, because when you want to make money, those that make extra money, or those that make extra income, those that make money to make their life a fortune, definitely have a extra income, have extra time. And we all know time is money. As time is money, when you don't spend your time well, definitely you will not get rich. That is what he's trying to say. But the truth is, 9 to 5 job is still okay, but you just need to graduate or move on or try to elevate to another stage of income, because staying idle is not really important, or it doesn't worth it for you to stay idle not doing anything. Definitely most people do the 9 to 5 job before they graduate to a particular job they know that will be earning a lot of money for them. But doing the 9 to 5 job is not bad, but what he's actually saying is, no matter how it is, no matter how the situation is, try as much as possible to know how you can leave the 9 to 5 job to do a job that is very, very important, because there are some jobs that pay well when you have enough time for yourself. That is the reason why he's emphasizing on the 9 to 5 job as the least situation for you to be in, because there are some job that will actually make you, or there are some business that will actually make you earn a lot of money without your time being attached to it. That is just the truth about it. So when you are in 9 to 5 job, try as much as possible to save a lot of money so that you can have a lot of ideas, save a lot of money, have some ideas that after that you are moving out of this particular situation for you to move to another stage of where you can earn enough money. So that is how it is, guys. So 9 to 5 job is not bad, but try as much as possible to see how you can try your best to see how you can make a very good living, very good living. Because the truth is, the difference between making a living and making a fortune is different. Those that have time and make extra money, they make fortune. That is those people that chase their dream. And when you chase your dream, trust me, by at the first time you won't be making a lot of money, but when you're moving and growing gradually, you will be making some extra cash for yourself. So but when you are on 9 to 5 job, you have limited time, and the money they're paying you is not money that will really satisfy you, or money that will really buy some expensive things for you. And we know life now is getting expensive every single day. So the expensive life we are living, or the expensive things, inflation is rising every day, and we know most companies don't increase the salary for their staff. But when you try as much as possible to see how you can elevate yourself, have a business idea, do some savings, no matter how it is, do some savings, try to do some other business that you will know is going to bring a lot of money into your bank account, and it will not let your time while away just like that, because time is money. When you use your time judiciously, when you use your time wisely, trust me, guys, money is going to grow in your bank account. So that it is for the 9 to 5 job. That is the 9 to 5 job. That is the advantage and disadvantage of the 9 to 5 job. It is the first stage of making money to grow into your bank account. So the second stage is trading time for money. trading information for money rather. So trading information for money is just what I'm doing right now. The information I'm giving to you guys about Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, what they actually said about making money to go into your bank account, and make how to treat breakup and how to react to a breakup situation. So these are the things that serves as the information I'm giving to you guys. So when you look at it, giving out information is different from 9 to 5 job. It's different from time for money, because time for money you don't have time to do some other things. But as I'm giving this information now, under some 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I will just give the information, upload it, and people will be watching it and money will be growing into my bank account. That is just how it is. That is what most of all these celebrities, all those YouTubers, Instagram, Twitters, that is what they're doing. And trust me, those guys have a lot of time to look for extra cash, because they know that this is what I'm doing, and they know that once I upload this video, it's going to be bringing source of income every single month. That is how it works, guy. So no matter how it is, no matter how difficult it is, try to elevate yourself. Making time for yourself is very, very important, because you'll have more time to do some other things. After this video, I can, if I want, I can sleep, I can do whatever I want to do. But it is very important to go and look for another source of income. The truth is, you cannot make money with only one source of income. If you have only one source of income, it will be very difficult for you to make extra cash. But the 9 to 5 job will restrain you from making extra cash, because your time is limited. And when you close from your 9 to 5 job, you are exhausted, you are tired. The next thing that will come to your mind is to get something to eat. After that, maybe you watch some couple of movie and try to see how you can take a rest for the next day you're going to job again. So that is how it is. Try as much as possible to elevate yourself. If you have a business idea you want to give out there, if you know that you want to engage in giving time for money. And the beautiful thing about giving time for money, or the beautiful thing about trading information for money, is there is an information that people need out there. It might be bakery, it might be construction, it might be relationship advice, it might be anything, it might be music, it might be how to develop your YouTube channel, it might be anything in this world that definitely you must have an information you can give out there. Everybody has information to distribute out there. There's no person on this earth that has no clue about any information. There is something you know. That is what Andrew Tate is trying to tell us. He said there is something you know out there that you can actually impact to others. And when you're doing that, when you're getting some attention out there, people will listen to you. When you start gradually, things will not be moving, you won't be getting enough attention, people will not really believe in you. But when you consistently do it, or you consistently give the information, people will begin to listen to you. And by the time they're beginning to listen to you, trust me, you will be having enough attention. And if you're having enough attention, if you're on YouTube, and you'll be getting more views, and once you're getting more views, people will really have confidence in you, they really have confidence in your information. So definitely they will try as much as possible to be engaged with you. That is when you will build a community that will really value what you are actually dishing out there. And you are going to build your channel, or you are going to build your platform by giving out enough information, valuable information that would benefit people out there. Trust me, when you're starting as a new person, you're starting as someone that is growing. It might be difficult at first time, it might be difficult. You will try to see how you can get people to know you, how you can see a lot of people come to give you a lot of attention. You will have a lot of difficulties. But when you are consistent, when you are dishing out a lot of information that people really value, people really see it as something that is very important and something that will really benefit them, they will surely listen to you. Trust me, for instance, every YouTuber has a point where they start, and as they're starting, people are not really paying attention to them. As people are not paying attention to them, they don't give up. They keep on uploading, 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 uploading. As they're uploading consistently, they're gaining attention gradually. As they're gaining attention gradually, people are really believing what they're actually dishing out there. And as they're getting attention, when they upload video, trust me, within 1 hour, they will get views they know they can't get in the previous months, or maybe in the previous year. Views they can get in 1 hour when they started, within 1 month they couldn't get that views. So that is how consistency matters. That is how to grow the channel. That is whatever you're going to do in this life, just believe it. Try to see how you can improve yourself, and try to see how people are going to believe you, give you attention. He said it in the video. He said, when you can get attention, when you get attention, people will believe you, and money is going to go into your bank account. Because when you drop an information today, in the next 2 years, that information is still fetching you a lot of money. For instance, if I drop this video today, in the next 2 years, this video will still be fetching a lot of money. This video will still be generating some money into my bank account. That is how it started. Every every person on earth, everybody on earth has a starting point, has the humble beginning, has the time where they started. And when they look back to see when they start, trust me, they will thank themselves for not giving up. So if you are out there trying to see how you can build your YouTube channel, or if you are out there trying to see how you can use some other platform to see how you can dish out information and how you can do some other things, trust me, when you do all those things, there are so many ways to monetize it. You will monetize it, money will be growing in your bank account. We'll live in an age, we'll live in a situation where the internet is making people rich these days. So I was listening to Mark Zuckerberg the other day. He said the only risk you can take is for you not to take any risks, because we'll live in an environment where technology is moving very fast. Things are moving very fast. So if you don't take the advantage of the internet this time around, it's going to move away, and without you knowing, you will be stuck in your 9 to 5 job. You'll be doing the job that you know it will be taking a lot of your time. Trust me, there are millions of people out there that are making a lot of money from giving out information. So you be part of them. Don't be someone that will be left out. When you are left out, trust me, you will regret it later. So try as much as possible to see how you can elevate yourself. Leave the 9 to 5 job and elevate yourself to something that will give you more time to search for money, something that will really benefit you in the long run. So we know, and I also heard a quote from someone the other day. He said, people go for what they want less, or how did he said people leave something for what they want now for what they want most. That is the 9 to 5 job, because the 9 to 5 job is what you want now. You want some money to be growing in your bank account now because they'll be paying you salary. But when you try to chase your dream, or when you try to do something that you know in the long run is going to benefit you, you will not try to do it, because it will take a long time, and that long time is what will actually benefit you. Because the 9 to 5 job today, they might decide to, the CEO or the manager or anybody in charge can tell you, okay, we are tired of your job, or the company want to reduce some staff, we are not advising you to stay, we are going to dismiss you to go. That is how it is. That is the 9 to 5 job for you. At any time, you can leave the job. But when you're doing something that you know in the long run is going to benefit you, nobody can fire you from any job. You are the boss of your own. So try as much as possible. There is something you actually know that people will really benefit out there. So try to do it. You might say, no, dishing out information or try to give out information is not for me. We know not everybody is going to be a YouTuber. Not everybody is going to dish out information out there to be monetized and start getting some income. We know that. But there are some other options too. He also made mention of giving out product and service for money. When you are giving out products and service for money. That is the number three he actually talked about. When you are giving out information or service for money, is another way you can make money grow into your bank account. For instance, when it comes to product, it comes in different ways. When you want to give a product to people out there, just try as much as possible to know that what did people really want, what did they want, what is the society lacking, so that you can produce the product and try as much as possible to see how you can deliver such product to them. For instance, if you are in a community where there is lack of electricity or there is no electricity, people are really staying in the dark because of no electricity, just try as much as possible. Okay, what is the other alternative? Okay, let me try to produce solar. Okay, when I'm producing solar, we know sunshine every day. Okay, if I'm producing solar, how am I going to make this solar beneficial? How am I going to make people benefit from this particular situation? All right, when you produce solar, we know sunshine every afternoon. Okay, when sunshine every afternoon, the solar has a bulb, there is a solar panel. The panel will be outside. When sun hit the solar panel, it will generate light in the evening or in the night. So these are how you can make the product, or you can try to figure out what the people want. When you figure out what is the problem people are facing and try to solve them, is going to generate a lot of income for you. That is how to go about a product, because anyone that comes to your company, or anyone that comes to you as the businessman selling products, he has an issue, he has a problem. That is why he's coming to you to ask you for favor, or he wants to buy a product from you, because he knows you has what it takes to solve his problem. So when he comes, you have produced such product. So you are giving out product now in exchange for money. So this time around, your time is not linked to it, because the customer is coming to you to purchase such product. So on the other way around, the service, your time is linked to it, because service is something you will do physically for the person, for the customer. For instance, the solar you're selling or the solar you're producing for customers, when it comes to installation, you will go to the customer's house or go to his premises to see how you can do the installation for the customer. At this time, your time is linked to it. That is another disadvantage of the product and service to make money grow in your bank account, because your time is linked to it. You don't have enough time to actually look for extra money. And trust me, I said earlier, without extra income, you cannot be rich. Without extra ways of making money, without extra time, you cannot be rich. You will just be stuck in one job. You will just be stuck in one particular situation that will actually bring money to you. So you won't have this broad mind to go out there and look for the money that you know is going to make it beneficiary, or is going to make your bank accounts grow the way you want it. That is just the truth. That is how it is. So guys, try as much as possible to see how you can make it beneficial to yourself, and try to make money grow in your bank account. That is how it works. So now the fourth one on the list is putting something to work. This is what most rich people do. This is what most rich people do. They put money to work. They put people to work for them. When you are extremely rich, what you're going to do is either you're putting people to work, or you're putting something to work. When you are putting people to work, it's just the normal company that we see. Most of the company we see today, there are a lot of people that owns the company. People that owns the company now will try as much as possible to get employers to work for them. When they are getting employers to work for them, definitely they are putting something to work for them. So those working for them now are the one doing the 9 to 5, the normal 9 to 5 job that we see today, that we are doing. All the organization we are working today, people owns those organization. And trust me, the people doing the work there are the one doing the 9 to 5 job. That is the first stage. Or it's just a cyclical stuff. It's a cycle where people go to work and the owner of the company is the one having all the necessary profit. You're just giving a peanut on how to survive. That is just how it works. So when it comes to putting something to work for you, it's all about, if you have extra cash, maybe you can go to the financial institution or go to the bank, go to anywhere that you know that you can make your money multiply. You say, okay, this is what I have, this is what I'm going to do. How are we going to make this money multiply? How am I going to make this money multiply? Okay, I'm going to deposit so amount of money into your bank, and how much am I getting out of it? How is my money going to double? That is, you're putting money to work for you. So a lot of rich people do that. For instance, let me say Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Aliko Dangote. A lot of rich people, that is what they do. They negotiate on how to make their money multiply with the financial institution, and or any financial institution they can make their money multiply. That is what they do to make their money multiply actually. So this is what I'm. So when you are negotiating with the bank, if you have a lot of money, just like Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, all those rich people that they have money. So this is how they do to make a lot of money grow into their bank account. So making money online, making money, we live in a technological era where things are very easy to make money if you actually make use of the right channel and the right information, just the way I'm dishing out and giving you guys information right now. Make sure you make use of this information and try to make your life a better life to live, because things are really changing, and things are really changing very fast these days. So this is how to make money grow in your bank account, which is the first one, which is the trading time for money, and the second one, trading information for money, the third one, trading products and service for money, and the last one, putting something to work for money. So this is how to make money grow in your bank account. So guys, please, what you just need to do is try as much as possible to make this work for you, because there is a differences between making a life or making a living and making a fortune. So you decide which one you're going to choose. But if you ask me, I will say you choose the one which is making a fortune. When you make a fortune, it is worth living, because the life we are living these days is a life that is very, very expensive. And when you're working 9 to 5 job, trust me, the place you're working, they will increase your salary as much as inflation is increasing. They will increase it, but it will not be up to your expectation, and you won't have enough time to see how you can make enough money for yourself. So try as much as possible, no matter how it is, no matter how, just try as much as possible, save some money and try to see how you can get out of that situation to make your life a better place to live, guys. So without wasting much time, let's go into the second video by Andrew Tate, also saying how to treat breakup anytime your woman breaks up with you. Trust me, this channel is a place where we give right information, we give the good, the bad, and the ugly information. So guys, if you have a situation like this, your woman breaks up with you, this is how you're going to treat it. So we'll be watching this video together to see how we are going to treat breakup situation. When a woman breaks up with you, this is how to treat it, so that you can be able to make your life a better life to live, guys. So let's watch this video. Let's go straight into the video, guys.
First things first is that going through a breakup sucks. And every single man out here, no matter what they say, understands how bad it is to go through a breakup and understands what heartbreak's like. It's difficult. It's not easy. I'd actually like to argue that men feel more heartbroken than women. I think that's facts. I think it's true. And I think it's because one of the possessive element that we have, the idea of her being with someone else hurts more than the idea of you being with someone else to her. And secondly, because you have a lot less options than she has instantly. So I think that breakups are worse for men than they are for women. And I understand how difficult and hard they can be. However, the unfortunate reality is that chasing her and being dedicated to her and saying you're going to do whatever she wants, etc., is very unlikely to work. It's very unlikely to work, and you have to look at the scenario you're in, look at the chessboard, and make the best possible move. When you're heartbroken, when you're truly heartbroken, you can't even sleep, and your mind is constantly preoccupied. And instead of seeing that as a negative, what you need to do is use that as a source of unlimited power. If I was truly heartbroken today, let's imagine, and I could barely sleep, I'd be in better shape than I've ever been. I'd train like a fucking animal. You have to just take the energy inside of you. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be converted, whether it's heat into light or the momentum into friction or however you want to put it, right? Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be converted from one form to another. And you have to look at that and understand that the sadness inside of you is energy. You can't destroy it, but you can convert it into something else which is constructive. And you just have to suck it up, buttercup, and get over it. Yeah. And there's no other way to do it. And obviously having an abundance of women makes that easier. But I wouldn't even put it that way. I'd say if you were with a woman and you lost her and you're now lonely and she's going to be moving on and you're absolutely not heartbroken and you're destroyed inside, I understand how difficult that is. But now you have genuine sadness inside of you, which is unlimited motivation for you to become a fucking beast, become an animal. And by the time you're finished becoming an animal, you won't care anymore. So if you really want to cure yourself, you just say, I'm going to get a six-pack and I'm going to get bigger arms. And by the time my arms are this size and I have a six-pack, then I'm going to think about that bitch. And you'll realize that you don't give a shit about her anymore. That's just the way the world works.
Bam. Well said. And I had to add, that one was a good one because a lot of you guys are going through breakups right now and you care way too much about.
Another thing that can give you a lot of hope is understanding is that her revenge on you is instant. Her revenge on you is running, getting on a boat and fucking 5 guys and going out to party and you're sitting at home alone. Her revenge is instant. Your revenge takes a little bit longer, but it is a better revenge overall. It takes, like all good things in life, good things come to those who wait. Good things don't come instantly. Your revenge is going to be using that sadness, using that sorrow to become such an amazing man that she realizes she fucked up. Every single one of my exes realizes they fucked up. There's not a single person who's close to me whose life would be better if I wasn't in it. Every single one of my exes looks and goes, I wish I had top G still now. I just text my boyfriend my problems. He can't fix them, but Andrew fucking good. I'm sitting here on economy, Tate's on his jet. I fucked up. And so if you get to take that sadness and sorrow and truly become the man that you know you can become, then your victory comes. It's maybe a little bit delayed, but it's certainly and utterly is coming, and you should be excited by that. You need to look that there will be a day where she regrets the decision she made. There will be a day where she understands that she fucked up and her life would have been better if she kept me. And I'm going to prove it to her. That's what you have to do. You have to go do it. You have to go and force her. You have to force her to feel regret by the magnitude of your actions. If you sit around your ass being mopey, she ain't gonna feel regret. If you text her, you're gonna regret losing me, she ain't gonna feel regret. You have to get up and attack the universe, and through the force of your monumental achievements, it's the.
All right, guys, he's absolutely right. All the information he spit out there is just the truth. Andrew Tate is a genius. See, guys, most times when a woman breaks up with us, it's very, very difficult to move on, and because we have a very pure mind when it comes to loving all these women, most especially when you know that she left you for another man, is very, very painful. You understand? Have been there. Almost every adult have been there. So the truth is, when a woman breaks up with you, the first thing you just need to do is to try as much as possible to move on. And there are some things you should be doing to see how you can move on from the situation. For instance, you can go to the gym. Go to the gym, try to express your feelings there, try to express the breakup there. By the time you're busy trying to make yourself, try to make your physique a different look, try to make the energy you have in you. That is how you can dispose those sad energy, depression, frustration. That is where you can go and spill everything out. That is where you can go and do it, because the anger in you, that is where you can go that and convert that anger to a situation where your body and your arms, your situation, all your body, your muscles and everything, that is where you're going to make it a better place, or you're going to make it a better situation, a better shape. That is just the truth. So when a woman breaks up with you, you also need to build your goals. You need to put your goals in check, put your dreams in check, because surely she will surely come back. She will wants to come back into your life because she knows she left you for someone that didn't really care about her. Maybe she left you because of the money, because of something else. Because trust me, women are always loyal to their emotions, and when women are loyal to their emotion, trust me, they will always come back anytime they break up with you. So what you're going to do on your own side now is to try as much as possible. If she's coming back, she's seeing you on another level. And when you don't level up, When you don't make yourself a better person, when you don't make yourself a very attractive person for other women to see out there, she will not regret it. That is the best way to make her regret. Not you chatting her, not you sending her DMs or sending her voice note that you will regret losing me. No, that is not how to make her feel regret. All you just need to do is to level up. Because anytime she sees you, maybe coincidentally you guys meet on the street, maybe in a shop or maybe in a canteen or maybe any boutique or supermarket you guys just meet, she will know that you're on a different level and she will definitely regret losing you. You see, that is the best way to revenge any woman that left you for someone else. That is the absolute best way to make your revenge because they feel life will always be green under her side. She thinks the grass will always be green under her side. She feels everything is always going to be comfortable for her. That is the reason why you need to level up. The truth is, women don't level up. Women don't level up, men level up. When a woman breaks up with you, in 2 years' time, 3 years' time, she will still be the same person. Because we as men, we have financial clock, but women have biological clock. And you, when you level up financially, trust me, you are elevating. Men don't diminish. Only women diminish. She has a biological clock. The guy she left you with or the guy she left you for, the guy would definitely dump her. He's going to leave her because he's not going to treat her well just the way you treat her. He's not going to take good care of her just the way you take good care of her. He's not going to love her just the way you did love her. That is the reason why women are always emotional. They are always controlled by their emotions. So the best thing for you to do is to level up, build up yourself, try to be the better person that you're supposed to be, and leave all the sadness for her to pick it up, because the sadness is not yours, because she will surely regret it tomorrow. Definitely she will regret it, guys. Just try as much as possible to build up yourself. That is just the secret. That is just the game. And by the time you level up, she comes back. All you just need to do is to say, no, you are not on my level anymore. Because one, she has been run through and she must have had a lot of men that actually smashed and dumped her. And number two, you are now dealing with the younger woman because she's not on your level anymore. You've moved on. You've moved on from where you are. You're on a different level. So this is the best way to treat any woman that broke us with you. And this is the best way to treat yourself anytime in any situation when you're going through heartbreak. Don't try to be devastated. Don't try to be down. When you fall, you rise up again. It's one of those things that happen in life. People disappoint us sometimes people disappoint us, and sometimes we just had to accept the fact that people will not always be there at all time. So you just need to go to the gym, build your dreams, and try to elevate yourself. That is the best revenge you can ever give a woman, guys. That is the best you can ever issue out to a woman, because women are not stable. Don't be too worried about it. Don't be too disturbed about it. Women are just like weather. They come and go. Remember, she's not yours. She's just your woman, which she's just your turn. It's just your turn. She's not your woman. And by the time she knows she wants to leave, she's going to leave. Women are always loyal to their emotions. They think with emotions and we think with logic. That is the differences between a man and a woman. That is why at any time a man can actually convince her and try to tell her that, okay, I love you, I care about you, and she forget the fact that she has a faithful boyfriend that can do anything for her, that can do anything to see how he's going to keep her, to see how he's going to take the situation or take the relationship to the next level. Women don't think that way. By the time she has been given some little amount of cash, given some material things, before you know it, she will feel this person actually loved me more than my boyfriend. You see, women don't actually think the way we think. That is why you see most of these women have a situation having to choose a man that actually loves them. because one, they love material things, and two, they're being controlled by their emotions. They don't know how to choose between someone that actually loves them and someone that don't loves them. That is why you see a lot of women out there, they are 30s, 40s, they're in their early 30s, they're in their late 40s, early 40s, late 30s. You see all of them out there, they will be crying. You can see them on social media crying and saying, wow, where are the good men at? All the good men that actually loves you, all the good men that actually care about you, you've messed up with your time. You ghosted some, you rejected some, you used some, and you insulted some. That is what they're doing. When they're in their prime age, in their 20s, they're just messing around, they're messing around, catching fun, thinking life is always going to be good, thinking they're going to be fresh forever, thinking their skin will not sag, all those sort of things. These are the things they're doing to see, okay, I'm really pretty, life is always going to be good. It's not always going to be good, baby. That is how you girls actually waste your time. They waste their time because they're young, people are always approaching them, they're seeing different offers from left and right, and they don't know their time is ticking. Don't forget, women have biological clock, and by the time is ticking, by the time they're in their 30s, by the time they're in their 40s, trust me, most young guys they jump is either they're married or they're dealing with the younger ones. That is what they forget to understand. They forget to understand that the younger ones are really growing and they will look more prettier than them. That is what they fail to understand. So that is why I keep advising most of all these women I come in contact with. I would say, look, if you got a man that actually care about you, just know how you can settle down, because by the time you come online, try to cry and try to see how you can get a man for yourself, come online and try to disturb the peace of people online that you didn't get a man, or try to say men are trash. Men are not trash. You pick the one that are trash, because there are good men out there that really want to take good care of them, but they will definitely never stay. All they want is material things, and all those material things don't work out, because if you're buying things, or if a man is buying things for you, definitely most of them don't really have a very good intention. They just want to smash and move on. That is what they don't want. And they always love a bad guy, the bad guy that will treat them bad, a bad guy that will always cheat on them, do all sort of things. That is why they tell you that the nice guy always finish last. In the sight of women, nice guys always finish last. They always use nice guys for material things, use nice guys for attention, use nice guys for validation. That is always their game. That is always their plan. That is what they do every single day. That is why I told men, if you are a nice guy, just know how you're going to play your game. Don't try to spend a lot of money for a woman when she's not paying some things for you, or when she's not doing some little things for you. Don't try to do much for her. Is a 50-50 or 60-40. When a woman impresses you, that is when you are going to see how you can make her life better by doing same thing for her. But when you're spending a lot of money on women, by the time she leaves you, it's gonna hurt you a lot, because you've invested your time, you've invested your emotions, you've invested your material things, you've invested your finance into that woman. So try as much as possible to take it slow when it comes to buying things or trying to spend money on this woman. Women are not permanent, they are temporary. It's just your turn. Even if you're getting married to a woman right now, trust me, guys, she can wake up someday and tell you that, okay, I'm no longer interested, I really want to move on. So guys, you guys need to listen to this advice and try as much as possible to stick to it, practice this, and try as much as possible to live a better life. Chase your dream, go to the gym. When you are heartbroken, it's going to be okay. She will surely regret leaving you. She will surely regret breaking up with you. So without wasting much time, let's go into the third video by Andrew Tate. Has given the second video, and the third video is Tristan Tate, that is his younger brother, giving an information on how to revenge when a woman breaks up with you. It's almost similar with the one Andrew Tate gave us, but his own version is a different one. So let's stay tuned and watch this video, guys. So let's go straight into the video.
Anybody who tries to get revenge on a woman,
way.
That's incel energy. That's a wrong way of looking at it. The only revenge you can get on a woman who breaks your heart is success. Success is the best revenge. Just level up slowly, and when she messages you, you got two choices. You can either say, sorry, baby, you're not my type anymore. Boom, you win. Or you could fuck her again. One last spin on the Ferris wheel. Yeehaw.
Guys, he's absolutely right. He's right, guys. Because when a woman breaks up with you, the best thing you just need to do, you don't need to revenge. All you just need to do, just the way Andrew Tate said in his second video, he said you just need to level up. Don't try to see how you can take revenge. That is a weak man. When you try to revenge, you're weak. Or when you try to bluff and try to show how you have a lot of women around you, you try to see that, oh, you are living a better life. No. She will know that you're bluffing. Try as much as possible to level up. Chase your dream. And when you chase your dream, by the time she meets you, she sees you, you've leveled up, she's going to feel bad and she will want to come back. And by the time she comes back, it's either you break her heart again, or what you just need to do is to maybe you smashed and leave her. That is just the truth. Because a woman that leaves you for another man, her coming back, she's coming to finish you. She's coming to do the killing. Because history will always repeat itself. And it also proves that she's not a high-valued woman. A high-valued woman will never leave you for another man. That is just the truth. Because when she leaves you for another man and you accept her in your life for the second time, if she has someone or if she gotten someone that has a lot of money, has a lot of things she knows that is more than you, she will surely leave you for that man. That is just the truth. So when a woman breaks up with you, you level up and she tried to come back into your life, guys, all you just need to do is to just leave her and move on. Or you break her heart again. Try to prove to her that you're on a different level. Try to prove to her that this life you're living is a different life entirely. So she cannot come into your life just the way she thought she left and she can come back just like that. It doesn't happen that way. Only a weak man that doesn't know what he's doing will accept a woman that left him for another man. It doesn't work that way. Don't fall for that trap, man. Most times they will tell you, I really care about you. I don't know what I'm thinking. Giving all sort of excuse to see how you can accept them back into your life, guys. Don't try to do that because it's a trap. She's trying to trap you. And by the time she's accepted into your life, definitely she will see you as a fool. Trust me, because if she's in your shoes, definitely she won't do the same. She will never accept you into her life. That is just the truth. And women are actually looking for a retirement plan. They're looking for someone that will take good care of them for the rest of their lives and without doing any job, without doing any work, guys. That is what these women are. By the time you see any woman cry online that she doesn't have a man or she couldn't find a good man or where are the good men are, trying to cry online and doing all sort of things online, guys, she's just crying because she have not seen someone that will take good care of her for the rest of her life. They are looking for someone that will retire with them. They're looking for someone that will take good care of them because women are lazy. They don't want to work. They just believe a man is always going to be there to provide everything for them. That is why they are always looking for the better things out there. They don't want to stay with an average man, build a life together, build a family together, build finance together, build an empire together. A woman is always looking for a man that has made it in life. And you just need to be careful you need to be careful with all those women because they are always there to drain you. They're going to drain your resources, drain everything about you. And when you stay with that kind of a woman, when you fall sick or maybe you have an accident, you couldn't walk again, trust me, guys, those girls are going to leave you. She's going to leave you because she knows that she can't deal with you anymore. She knows she can't suffer with you. That is just the truth. So when you're choosing a woman, try to see if it's a high-valued woman, a woman that will act according to your program, a woman that will really appreciate all the things you're doing for her, a woman that will really stand by you anytime things are difficult. That is a high-valued woman. But these women these days, they don't want to suffer with anybody. They don't want to be with you when you are having the kind of financial issues, or maybe if you're facing some health issues, they don't want to be with you. They don't have time for that. That is why a woman will tell you, if I didn't get a man that makes 6 figures, I don't want to be with him. I want a man that has made it. I don't want a man that will be stressing me, because I will always be there for him. And when you ask them, what can you bring to the table? They will tell you they will bring themselves to the table. Is bringing yourself to the table enough? No. Bringing yourself to the table is nothing. Because when you ask her, how can you make my life better? She has nothing. She will tell you, okay, I will be there for you. I will bring myself to the table. She will bring a wet box. No. A man can actually get a wet box outside there. So what are you bringing to the table to make my life a better life? Most of them don't have a very reasonable answer to give, because they are lazy. They know they don't have the high valued quality as a woman to make your life a better life. So guys, beware of such women out there, because they are there to drain you. They are there to collapse you. They are there to drain your resources, and not to bring anything that will make your personality go high. Because don't forget, women are the one that will increase your personality. Women are the one to prove that yes, you're a high valued man when it comes to a family, because they are the one that will take good care of your kids. They are the one that will take good care of the family. But when you choose a woman that has been run through by so many men, that has a lot of past, that has a lot of bullshit, we know people change, but sometimes women are actually judged by their past, and most women don't change. And there is a statistics that says if a woman has slept with a lot of men, there is a slim chance that she's going to have a successful marriage, because she will be comparing her husband or her partner with someone she's been with in the past. And when you're doing that, trust me, you're detaching yourself from your partner. And all those people that actually be in your life, when they come back, you will try to see how you can cheat around and do some other things. And trust me, these days women cheat more than men. It's just that men actually cheat without any secret, without any try to see how they can hide it. But women, they are so smart when it comes to cheating. A woman can be under your roof and she's cheating and you won't know about it. That is just how women go around doing all those sort of bullshit these days, guys. So don't fall for their trap, guys. They have a lot of secrets in their cupboard. They have a lot of secret they don't want to disclose to you. So when you choose a woman that you want to be with, try to see how you can try your best to know the kind of woman you want to be with. So when a woman breaks up with you, when you level up, guys, don't accept her back. When she comes back into your life, you break her heart again, because she has done you bad. She has done a very bad, critical thing to you when you were a nobody. But now you've leveled up. You need to show her you're a different person now. So guys, if you love this video, if you like my video, if you want this video or this content to be dropping every time I drop a video, just like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified anytime I do drop a video, guys. So don't forget to subscribe, guys, and you can check some of my videos. I made a lot of reaction videos, guys, so you will enjoy them. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you some other time. Thank you.
First things first is that going through a breakup sucks. And every single man out here, no matter what they say, understands how bad it is to go through a breakup and understands what heartbreak's like. It's difficult. It's not easy. I'd actually like to argue that men feel more heartbroken than women. I think that's
facts.
I think it's true. And I think it's because, one, of the possessive element that we have, the idea of her being with someone else hurts more than the idea of you being with someone else to her. And secondly, because you have a lot less options than she has instantly. So I think that breakups are worse for men than they are for women. And I understand how difficult and hard they can be. However, the unfortunate reality is that chasing her and being dedicated to her and saying you're going to do whatever she wants, etc., is very unlikely to work. It's very unlikely to work, and you have to look at the scenario you're in, look at the chessboard, and make the best possible move. When you're heartbroken, when you're truly heartbroken, you can't even sleep, and your mind is constantly preoccupied. And instead of seeing that as a negative, what you need to do is use that as a source of unlimited power. If I was truly heartbroken today, let's imagine, and I could barely sleep, I'd be in better shape than I've ever been. I'd train like a fucking animal. You have to just take the energy inside of you. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be converted, whether it's heat into light or the momentum into friction or however you want to put it, right? Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be converted from one form to another. And you have to look at that and understand that the sadness inside of you is energy. You can't destroy it, but you can convert it into something else which is constructive. And you just have to suck it up, buttercup, and get over it.
Yeah.
And there's no other way to do it. And obviously having an abundance of women makes that easier. But I wouldn't even put it that way. I'd say if you were with a woman and you lost her and you're now lonely and she's going to be moving on and you're absolutely not heartbroken and you're destroyed inside, I understand how difficult that is. But now you have genuine sadness inside of you, which is unlimited motivation for you to become a fucking beast, become an animal. And by the time you're finished becoming an animal, you won't care anymore. So if you really want to cure yourself, you can just say, I'm going to get a 6-pack and I'm going to get bigger arms. And by the time my arms are this size and I have a 6-pack, then I'm going to think about that bitch. And you'll realize that you don't give a shit about her anymore. That's just the way the world works.
Man, well said. That one was a good one because a lot of you guys are going through breakups right now and you care way too much about.
Another thing that can give you a lot of hope is understanding is that her revenge on you is instant. Her revenge on you is running, getting on a boat and fucking 5 guys and going out to party and you're sitting at home alone. Her revenge is instant. Your revenge takes a little bit longer, but it is a better revenge overall. It takes, like all good things in life, good things come to those who wait. Good things don't come instantly. Your revenge is going to be using that sadness, using that sorrow to become such an amazing man that she realizes she fucked up. Every single one of my exes realizes they fucked up. There's not a single person who's close to me whose life would be better if I wasn't in it. Every single one of my exes looks and goes, I wish I had top G still now. I just text my boyfriend my problems. He can't fix them, but Andrew fucking good. I'm sitting here on economy, Tate's on his jet. I fucked up. And so if you get to take that sadness and sorrow and truly become the man that you know you can become, then your victory comes. It's maybe a little bit delayed, but it's certainly and utterly is coming, and you should be excited by that. You need to look that there will be a day where she regrets the decision she made. There will be a day where she understands that she fucked up and her life would have been better if she kept me. And I'm going to prove it to her. That's what you have to do. You have to go do it. You have to go and force her. You have to force her to feel regret by the magnitude of your actions. If you sit around your ass being mopey, she ain't gonna feel regret. If you text her, you're gonna regret losing me, she ain't gonna feel regret. You have to get up and attack the universe, and through the force of your monumental achievements, the universe is gonna create a massive sadness ball, a nice big ball of regret, and dump it on her fucking head. You can do that.
Yep.
You know what's funny?